Humans have spent centuries engineering physical friction out of existence. Yet as the environment softens, millions experience an increasing sense of psychological emptiness. Calories arrive at the door without the effort of a hunt. Entertainment streams continuously without the delay of a journey. The ambient temperature remains fixed at an exact, optimal degree. A life devoid of physical strain produces distinct symptoms. The body rests, yet the mind reports chronic exhaustion. Without the requirement to push against the environment, a pervasive lack of purpose takes root. Human biology was designed to function against the gravitational pull of physical and mental struggle. Remove that gravity, and the organism loses its orientation. Earlier generations navigated harsh environmental realities. Winter meant a physical fight for warmth. Survival demanded heavy caloric labor. In this context, patience was a requirement. Silence and discipline acted as survival mechanisms. You cultivated them or you succumbed to the environment. This constant friction between human and environment forced the biological development of deep psychological endurance. Modern proactive systems operate inversely. They identify and eliminate discomfort before the human body can physically register it. The systematic removal of physical resistance reaches into the brain itself, thinning the connections built for endurance and reorganizing the mind's internal structure. The ancient brain is hardwired for energy conservation. Seeking the path of least resistance is how organisms survived scarcity. Modern technology exploits this survival instinct. It hacks our reward centers, turning a natural drive for rest into a pathological trap. High-calorie foods, endless digital scrolling, and continuous social validation are accessed instantly, bypassing any requirement for effort or physical movement. This creates a rapid-fire neurological feedback loop. The brain learns to expect continuous pleasure while refusing to tolerate the slightest delay. Boredom has been eradicated from the daily experience. Silence is replaced by constant algorithmic noise. When the pathways required for endurance go unused, they begin to decay, shrinking the capacity for persistence through a lack of demand. By stripping away the requirement to wait or to strive, the modern mind becomes emotionally fragile, unable to process minor stressors. Ancient philosophies recognized the danger of a perfectly soft environment. Stoics, ascetics, and warrior codes actively pursued voluntary hardship. They viewed suffering and friction as the necessary forge for character, the violent striking required to transform raw human nature into something tempered. Modern consumer ideology treats any minor discomfort as a disease, requiring an immediate cure. Endless convenience is an engineered economic architecture constructed by elite industries. The financial motive is highly efficient. A completely comfortable human is passive, compliant, and consuming continuously. Algorithms, delivery grids, and entertainment platforms compete for a single outcome, trapping the user in a frictionless bubble, preventing them from looking away and engaging with reality. Humanity is trading its psychological independence and resilience to corporate systems, accepting the illusion of convenience as payment. Project this trajectory forward. We are building a near future where AI assistants and automated logic manage every physical and mental task. The resulting societal state is one of total digital isolation, humans living in perfectly curated, frictionless echo chambers. The core existential threat is the erasure of the necessity to overcome obstacles. What happens to human meaning when there is absolutely nothing left to endure? A society devoid of friction does not achieve utopia. It devolves into a dependent, emotionally infantile population stripped of agency. The systemic trajectory is established, but the individual locus of control remains intact. Comfort provides a temporary illusion of safety. Actual personal growth only takes root in cold, difficult, and abrasive realities. Struggle acts as the primary load-bearing support for a meaningful human life. The true elite of the future will not be defined by wealth. They will be defined by their rare discipline to embrace voluntary discomfort. In an environment built to enforce passivity, choosing to suffer through difficult tasks is an act of rebellion. Subscribe to Codex Aurum for more decoded truths hidden beneath modern reality.